Girls Can Read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you my March book haul for 2019. So I have obviously got some books here. I have got one review book that's come in. I've got a book that I've already read before, and I got a book for my birthday, and I've also got some books that I've got from charity shops as well as Waterstones. So first of all, I'll start with the book that I've already read, which I just got a finished copy of, and you've probably been seeing this around anyway, but Waterstones had released the finished copy of Daisy Jones and the Six Potato Jenkins Reid. This is the UK cover. Beautiful, beautiful hardback with black sprayed edges, which is awesome, and also it comes with a beautiful purple bookmark, which is right here, which you can use with it, the material bookmark. But on the inside I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's so beautiful, it's so pretty, and totally worth my spend on it. And also it comes signed as well. So these have been going around Waterstones. I'm so super happy that I have a finished copy now. I had an original arc of this book and I read it, as you're all aware, last month, and it was amazing. Like I loved it so much. It's one of my favourite books of the year, so I'm so happy that I've got a finished copy of this now to just, I love it so much. Next of all, I've got a book that came late for my birthday. So my birthday was in February, it was the 18th, and Ben got me this book right here, which is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang. This was on my wish list and he got it for me, so I'm so super happy and so super grateful. All that I know about this book is that this is about an autistic female, and she sort of struggles with romance, and her name is Stella. She struggles with all the romance stuff, so she wants to settle down and find a husband, and she finds it difficult because she's got Asperger's syndrome. So then she meets Michael and it just sort of like goes from there really. But I've heard really good things about this book. So super happy that I have it now. So massive thank you to my boyfriend Ben for getting this to me for my birthday. I'm so super happy, and I definitely will be starting this sometime this year. Next of all, I've got a review book that got sent unsolicited to me. So this is the ARC copy of this book, and it's called The Million Pieces of Nina Gill by Emma Smith Barton. So I haven't heard of this already, but this was sent to me by Penguin Random House, and I love the ARC because look at this, and that's really cool, and it's floppy and everything. So yes, I'm super happy about this. So I don't actually know what this book is about. So it says here about Nina, who is a good girl, she gets good grades, and her parents have approved friends and no boyfriends are allowed. So her brother Akash left her, and then her life has been falling apart ever since. So she's becoming to uncover a new version of herself who is more dangerous. So her wild behaviour then starts to spiral more out of control, and their sanity weakens. So it's literally a sensitive and striking book that looks at teenage mental health, in particular psychosis, which is rarely written about and wildly misunderstood. So this is by Emma Smith Barton, who is an incredible debut talent, and yeah, it says that fans for Jennifer Niven and Nicola Yu, and I just, yeah, think it's going to be really good. So this book doesn't come out until July this year, so I'm really happy actually, because I would love to read a book that is about mental illness, especially when it comes to like falling apart and losing yourself, and with psychosis and that, because I suffer with mental health myself. So I just think this would be really good that I've got this now. So yeah, so I was super happy that I have this. So massive thank you to Penguin Random House for sending this to me, especially Jasmine, you are awesome. And it's almost like they know the sort of books that I'll be reading. I mean, they know that I love Jennifer Niven, she's one of my favourite authors. So to send me another book that's based around mental illness like Jennifer Niven's books are, I think, you know, I'm so happy. So I'm looking forward to giving this book a read, and hopefully I will enjoy it. Now moving on to the books I purchased. This next book I got from Waterstones. It's huge, it's massive, everybody's reading at the moment, and this is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. So I was aware this book was being written for a few months. I love the cover to this because I love dragons so much, but look at this. This cover is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. So gorgeous. And it's like dented through the cover, through to the other side. So I think that's really pretty as well. But this is a brick. Samantha Shannon certainly knows how to write a brick. So she's the author of The Bone Season. But guys, there's literally like over 800 pages in this book. It's so crazy. But I've heard that people that are reading it at the moment are saying it's really good. So this is about a world divided, a queendom that's without an heir, an ancient enemy awakens. The house of Berethnet has ruled Innis for 1,000 years. So Queen Sabran is still unwed. She must conceive a daughter to protect her realm from destruction, but assassins are creeping closer. Ede is an outsider at the court. She has risen to the position of lady-in-waiting and she is loyal to a secret society of mages. So they keep a watchful eye on Sabran, secretly protecting her with forbidden magic. And then across the Dark Sea, Tane has trained to be a dragon rider since she was a child, is forced to make a choice that can see her life unravel, and the divided east and west refuse to parley, and forces of chaos are rising from the sea. So it sounds really good and interesting, and God knows what's going to happen in this bit because it's like over 100 pages, so probably a lot, but I'm hearing really good things about it, so I am very excited and intrigued. Next of all, I got some books I got from a charity shop, and these are Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and this is by Jane Austen and Seth Grahame-Smith. So I know this is a movie and I think it's going to be hilarious. I really think it's going to be hilarious. So it's an expanded edition of the Jane Austen novel featuring new scenes of zombie mayhem. So a plague has fallen upon the English village. Dead are returning to life. So Elizabeth then has to wipe out the zombie menace. So it just sounds like really funny, and I'm so glad that I've got this now because I've been meaning to get it. I remember when it first came out and seeing it and I was just like, what is this book? Like, this is bizarre. I haven't read Pride and Prejudice though, so I think I should read that first before reading this, but I got this from a charity shop. So I'm so happy that I have this now. First of all, I have Shift by M. Bailey. So this is about Olive, who used to be the school queen bee, and that was before her breakdown. She is now a loner, and Miranda then latches onto her ex-best friend called Katie. I promise it's not me. So Miranda is then talking to Katie, she's dressing like her and going out with Katie's boyfriend. Katie then dies and everyone thinks it's an accident, but Olive isn't so sure because there's rumours and what if Miranda is the killer. So it sounds like an interesting thriller and I am all for it. Next of all, I picked up Together by Julie Cohen. So I've been seeing this around. It's actually quite floppy, which is quite nice. And I'm loving the blue cover. I'm loving the cover in general. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is about Robbie and Emily, who've been together for years, but their love is fresh and fierce. They share a bed, a home and a bond so deep that it cannot be broken. But there are things that they don't share. And on a morning, Robbie wakes and then he writes Emily a letter and then he leaves home for good. So there's a secret that he has been keeping since the day that they met. And dun dun dun. That's all I'll say. I think it sounds cool and I really want to know this secret. So yeah, from a charity shop I just thought I have to get it. It was only like £1.50 or something silly like that. Next of all, I've got Murder Most Unladylike by Robin Stevens. I've been seeing this around. This is the first book. This is about Daisy Wells and Hazel Wong. They set up a secret detective agency at the school for girls and they find an exciting mystery to investigate. Don't know what the mystery is, but who knows, but I've heard really good things about it. Next of all, I have Bitten by Kelly Armstrong. I ordered this from eBay. It was only a couple of quid. I watched the TV show on Netflix, so that's why I ordered it. I really want to know about the book. It's literally about werewolves. Elena is a female werewolf and it's just about clans and everything. Watch the Netflix show, it's really good and I look forward to reading the book. Last of all, some books that I also got from a bookshop, and this is Goodbye Stranger by Rebecca Stead. So this is about Bridge, who is an oddball, a doodler. They wear black Halloween cat ears every day. Now this is what actually got me because of the picture. And she missed a year of school to recover this accident that she had when she was younger, so she finds that she's got to fit in and she's finding it a little bit difficult. So I believe she meets a stranger and who knows. So I'm literally looking forward to that one. This next book, The Year After You by Nina Depass. Love the cover to this book. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The reason this got me is because it's about the Alps and Kara's old life, and it's about her going to the Alps and things like that and coming to terms with everything, so I think that would be really cool. And the last book is Shadow Scent The Darkest Bloom by P.M. Freestone. Love the cover to this bronzy effect. So this really sold me when it said scent has power. So disaster strikes, the crown prince lies poisoned, rivalries begin to blow the empire apart, and it's up to Raquel, who is a poor village girl with a talent for fragrances, and Ash, who is the prince's loyal bodyguard, to find an antidote. I think that sounds so cool. I have gained a couple more books recently. I went into Romsey on the 28th of March, and I went into a charity shop there where they had some books. It was Oxfam Books, and I literally went to the young adult section, and the first book that I saw I literally grabbed and was like, I need it, and that is Emerald Green by Kirsten Gier. This is the third book that's in the Ruby Red trilogy. I've read the first book, I own the second book but I haven't read it yet, but this is the only one that I didn't have in the hardback, so they all match. And I've got the third book, and guess what guys, it was only £1.99. It was an absolute steal. Look at the shininess of it, so beautiful and green, and it's very pretty. If you guys don't know what this series is about, it's a time travel novel that's about this girl who pretty much can travel back in time. There is magic, there is mystery, it's historical fiction at its finest, and it's so good. I really love the first book, so I'm so happy that I have this now, so then I can actually like read Sapphire Blue and then go on to this. And the other book that I picked up is called House of Secrets by Chris Columbus and Ned Vizzini. Blue edges as well guys, but this is the first book that's in the series. There is a quote on the front by J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter herself, and it says here, and this is what she said, a breakneck, jam-packed roller coaster of an adventure. 3 normal kids, one hell of a curse. To be honest, I didn't really look at what this book was about. I just saw that J.K. Rowling had loved it, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So on the back here, I'll just very briefly share it with you. It says, Brendan, Cordelia and Nell move to Kristoff House, and they have no idea that they're about to unleash a dark magic that's locked within. So the Walker kids must battle against deadly pirates, bloodthirsty warriors and a giant. If they fail, then they will never see their parents again, and a witch will take over the world. So it's the first book in a series, which is gonna be epic, it says. And there's already a sequel out called Battle of the Beasts, which is red and has red edges. But yeah, I just thought this was really cool. I've heard of Ned Vizzini before, and Chris Columbus. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be an interesting read. Really looking forward that I've got it now. An interesting sort of book, and it's huge. It has literally over 500 pages. It's a beast of a book, but it sounds very cool, and I love the cover to this. I think it's awesome. So I'm super happy that I've gained those 2 books. I seriously don't know what's wrong with me. I went into a charity shop today and I found this. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the book. And I've got all the other Assassin's Creed books. This one I'm so intrigued by, and it was £1.50. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think Well, I think for one I have a problem, but two is because I got paid and because I had a back pay from something. So because I got back pay, it's all, I don't know, it's all making me feel really, really good. But I need to phone the tax office on Monday, the 1st of April, and be like, where's my tax form? Because they owe me like nearly 200 quid of tax back. So I need to chase that up to get that back, because I've been paying tax I shouldn't have been paying tax for. So that's another thing that I need to chase back up on. So yeah, I've got another book. So Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you guys don't know, Assassin's Creed is a game series, and these are the books to the games. So Odyssey is the latest game that's out. So I'm really happy that I've managed to find it for £1.50, because the spine is intact and it's really, really good condition. So it's like somebody literally read this once, or maybe not even at all, or it could have been the wrong present and they didn't want it again. So, which I think is the amazing thing about charity shops. So, and speaking of, I need to take some of my books to charity shop. So hopefully that will be the last book that you'll see in this haul. So there you have it, guys. Those are all the books that I have received in the month of March. Not too many, but I'm going to be a lot better in my book buying in the next couple of months, because I've got a couple of really big bills to pay, like an electric bill for winter as well as a TV license. So my book spending is going to be a lot less. If you've read any of these books in today's video, let me know down below in the comments what you thought about it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. That's it from me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!